evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Courtside View. I'm your host, Chris Robinson, joined with my very good friends, Mr. King Kaz, the sports guru. He did take that name from me, but I'll let him have it.
What's
How
going
you doing
on,
tonight,
everybody?
Kaz?
I'm doing good. Just got in the crib, had to give me some grub. Still eating low key. So if y'all see me eating, don't pay me no mind. So I'm still eating. Just had a busy day, but I'm good.
Yeah, it's been a busy Good Friday, literally Good Friday.
Yes, sir.
Got my other main man, Mr. Con Man. How you doing?
What's going on, man? Glad to be back with y'all, man. Let's talk some NBA, man. You know what I mean?
We got a lot to discuss tonight. Yeah, it's
Let's
been a
go.
minute, but glad to see everybody here and hope y'all had a good Friday. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's discuss some things. NBA. Today the big news came out. Last night in the third quarter, Luka grabbed his hamstring and had to exit the game, unfortunately. And it did come out that he will miss the remainder of the season. Don't know anything about the playoffs yet. That's the same injury that he had earlier this year. He missed quite a few games at that time. As of right now, he played 64 games. So as it currently stands, he will be ineligible for the end of the year season awards. You got to play 65. And at 64, there may be an appeal of it. We'll discuss that here in a little bit too. But just, it's no secret I'm not a fan of Luka, but I never want to see nobody get injured, especially somebody like this. This time of year, Luka's been balling, the MVP candidate. But comment, let me get your thoughts on Luka's injury. What do you think that's going to do for the Lakers and just moving forward?
Well, Luka, as you stated before, he had the hamstring issue before. It's a soft tissue injury, which means that, it can come at any time. And that's something you really can't predict. And all it's going to take is a lot of rest. I question why he was put in the game. It was already a damn near blowout. I know Coach Reddick said, wanted to give him 6 minutes to see if they could come back. But sometimes I think you got to be more cautious when you're working with your superstar like that. The game was already in hand. I have a problem with it.
I didn't agree with that either.
I have a problem with that. Now, as far as the Lakers are concerned, they got to play the Thunder again, I think on Tuesday. But they're trying to maintain that number 3 spot. And I think that's in jeopardy right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's happened at the wrong time. Chris, I know you don't like Luka, but I'm a Laker fan, so me and you got beef. But I mean, other than but other than that, it's a sad thing. Luka, he's doing the damn thing, like you said, he's an MVP candidate. But one thing I will say before I give it to my man Kaz is that now they're talking. I don't know if y'all heard that Luka missed 2 games earlier for the birth of his son.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying that he can, he can go to the NBA or his attorneys or lawyers, whatever, and that he can maybe get a waiver for those 2 games.
Yeah, and we know Luka, if he can do something, he gonna whine about it. So
we know that. But again, he's definitely anyway, so it had no effect. But if he didn't get hurt, he probably could have did something. You know what I mean? But yeah, as far as the Lakers are concerned,
I really wouldn't. I really does hope he does get to appeal and they, let him say, all right, they give him those 2 games because he deserves the All MVP nomination that he was going, or All NBA nomination he was going to get.
Absolutely.
Kaz, let me get your thoughts on Luka's injury. What you think it's going to do for the Lakers going forward?
Oh man, I ain't even gonna hold you. I was watching it while I was in the barber shop, and we was all watching. We all looked at each other like, "Oh, that was kind of ugly." The Great White Hope, man. It sucked. The get hurt, knowing that you're trying to achieve a goal. He for him to fall down like that. I'm sorry for him. I don't like it at all. I feel that the Lakers could do okay, judging off, what they've been doing. But I mean, they've been on Luka back like a backpack. So I don't know how this is gonna work without him being right there. But I still think that it'll be cool. LeBron gonna put it on his back as usual, and just gonna have to see what's gonna happen from there. I mean, but honestly, we really can't say nothing until we actually see the first couple of games without Luka to really depend on what the Lakers is really gonna do. So as of right now, I will hope that they still, do good and still be who they are and try to keep the power going since Luka's gonna be down. They gotta do something because I really, don't want to see them fall behind because Luka took the fall. So I just hope that, him going down make most of the players on the team step their game up a notch. And that's something I'm not a Lakers fan, but I am team player at the end of the day. And when it comes to players, I want to see them play. I want them to go out and actually, better themselves instead of always depending on the person. Most of the time that's what most teammates do though. But I feel that, there's no I in team. It's time to step up. Our player went down. It's time to fill in that role and do what we got to do as a team. Because LeBron, he touching 56.
So he definitely is, no doubt about it.
Yeah, so we all got to step up. He went down. What's his name? The other white boy. He
Austin
doing
Reeves?
Austin Reeves. Yeah, he gonna beat Austin Reeves at the end of the day. So everybody else, I feel they just need to fall in line, and I feel that the Lakers will do good. But right now, we don't know.
Right. One thing I would say though is that when Luka's out, they play better defense. You know what I'm saying? Because Luka, y'all know his defensive issues. But right now Luka's leading the league in scoring. That's 34 points. They gotta come up with, like you said. The other players have to step it up. Hoochie Mama got to come through. He's gonna have to average a little bit more than 25 points a game. He got to step it up. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I mean, we still, he down right now. So let's give it about 3 games and see how they adjust. I really want to say a little more than that, but I'm gonna say 3 games and see how they adjust since Luka gonna be down, and then we can go from there and see if they gonna be all right. Now, if they start falling behind, if Luka go down, then that's a problem. That's a question that we need to talk about if that's the case. Because if they start falling down in the rankings just because one man fell down, that's a problem.
It's not just one man. I mean, it's Luka. You losing 30 plus points.
That's one man. At the end
but it's Luka.
At the end of the day, yeah, a man with a name, one man. Like I said, there's no ifs, buts about it. If they fall down for one man, that's a problem in my eyes. I don't like.
They're currently in the 3rd spot. They got a game up on Denver, who's playing, I think, Minnesota right now. See who right now Minnesota's.
They're playing Philadelphia.
Philly.
Right? Yeah. And they could go 3 games. How many games you got left? They can go from 3rd to 6th in a minute.
I think think they should be safe. I don't know. Let's see what their upcoming games are. I know they got. The Thunder coming back up this week.
Yeah.
So they got OKC. The 5th is what, Monday?
I think so.
Oh, well, they got Dallas coming up. Then they got OKC again. Then the Warriors, Phoenix, and Utah.
Oh, I think they're doing the games. Two, I don't know. Or whatever.
They should beat Dallas. I think they'll be good on Dallas. OKC, we can go ahead and get them an L on that. Steph comes back tomorrow for Golden State.
Steph come back.
Steph comes back tomorrow.
So
they play Golden State.
Okay, well,
and you know, Golden State, they gotta get some momentum going into the play-in. So that's gonna be a game.
Yeah.
Same with Phoenix. Phoenix gonna want to make a statement too before the play-in.
I'm gonna retract that. Then I'm gonna give them 6 games instead of 3. I'm gonna give them
6 games left. And they close out the season with Utah.
Oh, they close it out with Utah?
I think that's their last game. Let me check and make sure.
Well, whatever it is, man, I just don't want them to fall back. You know, everybody needs to step up. Yeah, they got to.
They got
right now, in all honesty, they're in a good spot with 3 if it stays how it is, because they will be playing Minnesota first round. I think they could get Minnesota, possibly. I won't put money on it, but I would rather them play. If you're the Lakers, you'd rather see Minnesota than either Denver. Well, honestly, it might be better to drop the 4 and go against Houston.
Yes, they already get their number. And if it's a tie, they win the tie because they beat them twice. They got the
so honestly, they may want to drop down to 4 and hope Houston stays 5 and do that 4 or 5 matchup against Houston first round.
Chris, they may have no choice. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. You think they'll do good against Houston?
They already smacked them.
Yeah.
They did a home and home.
Yeah, but Luka was there.
Well, hopefully he's there.
But Houston got their own issues right now, though.
Oh yeah, they got issues. They got no. Oh, we ain't gonna go there. But they needed.
Go ahead, bring it up, comment.
I told
you right. You don't want to see a healthy end if you're the Lakers, but that's true. Yeah, I think they'd rather drop 4 and try to get Houston at the 5 spot.
Hey,
go ahead, comment. What you saying about Houston?
Houston, you know, they're up and down. You know what I mean? I've been watching them, man. You know, and they have an issue with. There's some issue with Sengun. For some reason, I mean, he's not a rim protector like they thought he'd be. And they're up and down. Durant's doing his thing. But again, not having a steady point guard, Van Fleet being out, has definitely affected them. You know what I'm saying? And then they could have used a guy who we all know. I said that a couple of weeks ago. But you know what I mean? That would have been the right move. But anyway, they didn't do it, unfortunately. But yeah, they needed that stability in the backcourt. That's going to be their downfall. So Houston right now, like Chris said, Lakers might be better off playing them. Because, you know, Lakers have a hard time with Minnesota. You all remember. So Houston might be the best move.
So basically, since we're talking about it, because I know we're supposed to be talking about what's going on with Houston as of right now. But since Houston is going, since Houston is going through this turmoil or what they're going through, it would be good for the Lakers to go ahead and go and get that while they're going through their BS. Now, I really don't know too much what's going on because I haven't been watching Houston, so I can't answer that question. But for you to say Lakers can drop down to 4 and go and scoop that's going to be good. But if they do, to me, it would be luck because how they going to do this without Luka?
You can. like Comment said, Sengun has been very inconsistent this year, and KD's already not the best leader.
Not at all.
And then when the whole burner situation happened, he already lost a little bit of respect that he was bringing into Houston. If you watch them play, it's every man for himself out there.
Which is crazy because
It's not team ball at all.
I always try to catch them, but I can't catch them most of the time because I'm always watching, my boys play or any other people play. So it was so hard for me to catch them. I always catch them on the tail end. And I think, Sengun, you say he wasn't too consistent. I think his head is in the clouds because most people always call him baby Jokic. And I don't know why they keep saying that. But, I think his head getting a little too high for people keep saying that. And maybe, I don't know. That can play a part. Who knows? I don't know. Y'all can watch them deeper than.
And then they don't have a point guard. Like, that's the real thing, right? That's the big issue, too. That's what's killed them all season.
Hold on. Ain't they point guard still hurt?
Yeah.
And what his injuries? Van Vliet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh man. Well,
I mean, Reed Shepherd ain't been no slouch, but what year is this for Reed Shepherd, man? I know he's pretty young. Reed Shepherd, what year is this?
It's his second year.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Second year, he's still fresh.
He's good, but they take advantage of him on the defensive end. But he's a street shooter. I mean, he came out of college with a great resume, and he could definitely flat out shoot. But most teams go after him on the defensive end. Now, one thing that you said, Chris, I think is very, very important. You said KD ain't really been a leader. Now, most leaders are an extension of their coach. And KD just does not fall in that category. He's never been that way. That's just not him. And Houston, without that Van Fleet, who is a known leader, as we all know, the point guard is the quarterback. And he kind of runs everything. And they don't really have that. You know what I mean? If they had Chris's boy there wouldn't be an issue. But the fact is, they got what they have right now. But again, I just don't know if it's just not in KD's DNA to be a leader. You know what I mean? And as you know, my man goes on that, what's that phone he be using or whatever you call it? He be doing some stupid stuff. I don't know, like he feels he's not getting the respect that he thinks he deserves. Everybody can have a difference of opinion, but, I wish he would be more of a leader. And he knows that, but that's just not him.
No, it's not. He just want to get out there, just hoop, which is great, but that's not what Houston brought you there for, to be honest.
Exactly.
He think it's the blacktop. That's what it is, man. He out here. He hooping like he on the blacktop, like he around the corner from the crib, just waiting on somebody.
That's it.
That's how he hooping. Like he needs.
Who did they come off for him? Jalen Green. Jalen Green. He's no Kevin Durant, but he fit with Houston pretty decent last year.
Yeah,
you come over here thinking that Kevin Durant's gonna push you over the edge, and I took a step back.
No, he was great coming out of the G League too, so he was highly regarded when he came out of the G League. But he definitely has a lot of talent. There's no doubt.
They was too thirsty to get Kevin Durant, man. That's what it is. Like everybody wanted him there because they felt like that's what it is, and now since he's there, it don't seem like it's right now. It looked right on paper.
Kevin Durant fits any team, to be honest. Like, if you just look on paper, he fits your team on the court. But you gotta worry about the chemistry.
Yeah, like that. I don't think that owners, not even owners, because I feel like players should have a little voice too, just a little bit. But I feel like they should all be in a circle and be like, man, do you think that he really will fit with us? Like, do you think we cool enough that we could just have some chemistry with him? Like, I think that should play a part in bringing somebody over because now since he there, I mean, it look like dumpster juice, man. Like,
But check this out. He didn't choose to go to Phoenix. He chose to go to Houston. And if y'all know, where did he go to college?
I mean,
University of Texas.
Yeah. Bingo. You hear me? I'm just saying.
Yeah. But honestly,
I never even thought of it.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you though, even though he may not have chose to go to Phoenix. I liked him in Phoenix.
They didn't. They didn't run.
And they didn't either. And that's crazy because they didn't either.
Same issue.
They wanted him out.
That's nuts, yo.
True fact.
Nuts. Yeah.
Man, do y'all think? I mean, we go ahead and bring it up. You know, with the expansions coming, they said it's going to be a team in Seattle and Vegas. Kevin Durant came in going to the Supersonics before they became the Thunder. Do you think that when they announced the Supersonics team, because, you know, they got to get players from current teams, unless, you know, the team says that this player can't go. Kevin Durant is one of those players that you want to keep, but at the same time, he's not really been a contributor to Houston's success. Do you let him go? Do you think he wants to go back to Seattle and wrap up his career?
I wouldn't want
That's
him
where he
back.
came in at.
Man, I wouldn't want him
but
back.
it's an expansion team, so you got to get, you know, some eyes on it. He has a history there. If you're Kevin Durant, you probably don't want to go because you ain't gonna win no title. But just depends.
Well, he gonna be by the time he get ready to get released to go over there, he'll be 40. So what that's gonna do? We want to win. And Kevin Durant ain't no. I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm just going off what I see by dude. He ain't gonna be on LeBron time. Like I don't think that he gonna be like that at 40.
I hear you, but
prove me wrong. I'll be cool with that.
But check this out. I'm gonna break it down. And here's to answer your question, Chris. Would it be nice for him to go to Seattle, like where he began? Absolutely. Here's where it comes down now. Durant has not signed an extension. So what I'm saying, he ain't trying to take no pay cut. So even at his age, he's not trying to take no damn pay cut. Just like LeBron, although he better take a pay cut. Durant ain't trying to take no damn pay cut. So what I'm saying is, Seattle give him that extension, that, you know, that max contract or whatever. He might decide to go there. Other than that, I think he's staying right where he is. All about the money.
They're gonna not just him, they're gonna need some people that's gonna go around him too.
Oh, without doubt. And you know, when you have an expansion team, you know, you really ain't got your pick of the litter, so to speak. You know what I mean? That's why they have an expansion team. It's going to take a long time for him to develop. Does he want to go there and be part of a rebuilding team? Or does he want to go like when he went to Golden State? At his age right now, you think he's fitting to go play with them dudes who still learn the game? Or maybe been sitting on the bench for other teams? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh no, I agree with you, Con. I don't think that's it either. And plus, it's a fresh. They fresh. He ain't finna go over there and just ball with a whole bunch of fresh people. Like unless they pockets is deep and they going to get some people all around. Now, if they do that and he see like, dang, that's a nice little Seattle team over there. They got him. They pulled him out the blue. How they get him? He might just jump ship then.
Maybe that's what they're banking on. That might be what they're banking on, but I don't see him going there.
I mean, this is a new team though.
Yes,
well, they bringing back the name, but this is a new team. I doubt they got the bread to do that. Just to get all the people that they need to make it good, I don't think they got the bread for that. They might have enough to get KD though.
Right. You remember when Seattle was in Seattle? That place was rocking. That man, they had
Yeah, it was.
That place was rocking, man. With Dennis Johnson, man, that place was jam packed. You know, and it was glad that they had the league. But you know, they've been craving for a team, and now they're going to have one. So that's good for the people of Seattle. You know what I mean? I think it's good for them.
Yeah, that's gonna be real good. I wanna see what's gonna come out of that. Especially if they start getting draft picks, they might get some people that our teams wouldn't expect to get, and then they end up being good in Seattle and be cooking. Like, I want to see that. Like, yeah, I'd rather see that.
And expansion teams, what's good about it is that there's no pressure on them. You know what I mean? They know they get time to develop. There's no pressure.
Yep. But they might be the butt of everybody's joke too. They probably be like, they're gonna be just like Washington.
Oh Lord have mercy.
As an expansion team, you get a pass. Like, nobody ever hated on Toronto. Toronto never had any expectations. That's why Kawhi's ring is so special. That's an expansion team.
That's true. Yeah. That's absolutely right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, because if we give it 3-4 years down the line, they could talk about them and call them Washington, because it can happen. it can happen.
People may hate, but you got to look at the other teams. Like, look at the Magic. What have they ever done? You know, they've been to the finals a couple of times. They ain't got no championships.
That's true. But but let's keep it 100 though. Look who we on right now. This is the internet. It's gonna happen. Okay. It's the internet.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Like, somebody is gonna sit there and make Seattle the butt of the joke, and it's gonna happen.
Probably at first, yeah. But again, there's no expectation, so you know.
Not as of right now, because they fresh.
And then I don't know if we're ever gonna talk about it, but you know how they're gonna be doing the NBA pretty soon. You know what I mean? To stop the tanking situation. That's a big issue. So, you know what I mean? They're trying to do everything they can to stop tanking, but it's hard to stop it. But that's a whole nother topic. But anyway, I was talking about that because with them being, like you said, the butt of all jokes, they're probably going to get a good draft pick. But the way with the new tanking rules, it's not a given. It's not a given.
Well, you know, you got to think about the Vegas team too. They got to get some people.
Well, we can only hope that they get a good draft pick. But you know, most number ones and number twos don't always be what they supposed to be. Number ones and number twos. You may just get a good player that's like 15 or something and come out the gate balling.
I don't know. This draft class coming out, man, everybody's gonna be.
It's crazy.
AJ, Acuff, Boozer. Who am I forgetting?
There's quite a few.
Yeah.
There's Acuff.
It's gonna be a nice class.
There is Acuff from your way, right? I mean, there's some good damn players. Peterson, although
I like Acuff.
Seattle. So when's Seattle coming back?
The expansion
next year. Is that true? Is it next year?
I don't think it's next year. I think it's season after 28 is what they're looking at. Look at the 28 season.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think you're right.
28 season. So they're gonna miss this one. They'll miss this draft.
Yeah, they'll bring in Seattle and Vegas, and one of the current teams in the West is gonna have to go east. The talks are either Memphis or Minnesota. Memphis or Minnesota. One of them is going to go east.
The son ain't in the draft. Is he in? Is he coming?
Bryce.
Is Bryce?
If he comes, if they bring Bryce in, it's going to be kind of like they did Bronny, since it's a favor for LeBron.
I don't know. Bryce cooking on his own. He may be different from Bronny.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, what he's done in college. He hasn't done anything in college yet.
Yeah, he hasn't played in. He
hasn't been in.
He hasn't been in. He ain't played a minute. But they have a chance. I don't know. Here's what I wanted to ask you guys. You know, What do you think about the class coming in as far as, I know what we're talking about. There's a lot of things going on regarding the college players that are coming into the NBA right now in the future draft. What is your expectation of these guards coming in right now? Like Darren Peterson. What do y'all think about that with his so-called injury prone, flu, hamstring, all these injuries where they're not even playing 32 games. And when they're going to be in the NBA, you got to play 82 games. What's your feelings about that?
Hold on. Is these college kids, they injury prone already?
He claims to be. He missed 11 games.
Already?
He was going to Ben Simmons route.
It seems that way. I mean, he was a projected.
He's doing exactly what Ben Simmons did, and I think it's affected his draft status because he was going to be number one.
This seems like deja vu. Like we talked about this about injuries. Is we talking about? Because did we say it's the reason why the injuries because of the pace of the game? I sworn that the pace of the game was going fast.
Know what they said? A lot of I remember what I was going to talk. But no, they were saying that there's too many damn games. That's what they're saying. But the owners ain't going to go for that because they lose money. That's the problem. They're saying too many damn games.
Yeah.
But here's another one I want to talk about. I know it's off topic, but this is cool. I want to get your opinion on this.
Okay.
Mr. LeBron James, all right, was at playing golf with his millionaire friends. Okay. This was on ESPN. And he basically put down Memphis, talked about the organization, the hotels, and everything, and that they should move to Tennessee. What's your feelings about that? Part one. Part two. Kendrick Perkins came on and said this. You know what? What if, like LeBron has his school in Cleveland, Ohio, for the high school and the youth, all right? Have them so they have something to look forward to, have role models and be able to, further their education. Now, if Memphis, and then Kendrick Perkins would say, in Memphis, 75% are Black. And now you take away the NBA team, they ain't got nothing there. So if you take away Memphis and put that to Tennessee, what would that do to Memphis? Because that's all they got. That's all they got. And they were talking about why would LeBron say something like that?
Is he trying to say?
I don't get that. I don't get that.
Have y'all ever been to Memphis?
I haven't.
Memphis feel like home to me. I don't like it. If I
got about to say Memphis is hood as hell.
Look,
I see why LeBron don't want to play there. I would.
Look, LeBron.
If you from Memphis out there, I'm not apologizing. Hood ass city.
LeBron should feel like that when he comes here.
He ain't going to go there.
I don't blame him, man. I had worked in Memphis one time, and I took a coworker home, and she was like, "You can't stop here. It's a stop sign. Why can't I stop here? I get why you don't want to be there, man."
So what is he trying to say? That Memphis need they need to
go to Nashville, a bigger city,
a new change of
less
pace,
crime,
a new scenery.
That's why John likes Memphis, because it's not the best area. I mean, Beale Street is nice. It's a good little tourist spot.
Leave y'all alone, man. Look, okay. Maybe I understand, but at the same time, he might as well say that about up here. Soon you touch down on Madison Street, he should feel the same way going in that building. So if he
the dirty ass Cleveland ain't too much better.
Right. Exactly.
Both doesn't hardly said the same thing about Cleveland. So he can't sit there and say that about Cleveland. Come on now.
Right. And you know what? I think they were really mad. The fact is who he was playing golf with. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying, I'm trying to keep it a buck. All these
But he did kind of
million-
come off though. He came off a little arrogant too, because he was like, there ain't no 5-star hotels in Memphis.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, no. Why he?
Hold on, who he was playing golf with?
All millionaires.
It just depends on the hotel thing. I stayed at a hotel in Memphis, and then like I ended up having a flu after. I'm pretty sure I got it from somewhere else, but it was like the next day I tested positive for the flu, and I left the hotel in Memphis. So I get them. I understand. Memphis is nasty, but so it's dirty ass Cleveland.
But then
So you don't get to.
I mean, but Kendrick Perkins loves that place, man. He was heated, and
because of barbecue. Of course, his fat ass likes it.
Man, Kendrick is a hood booger.
I'm just saying that, and LeBron's his boy. You know what I mean?
And, well, where's Kendrick from? Is Kendrick from Port Arthur? I know he's from like South Texas, which is nasty as hell.
Booger, man.
It's country. It's crime ridden.
Kendrick is straight up booger. Kendrick come up here and go to Uncle Remus and eat all day. Everybody seeing Kendrick on Madison Street eating Uncle Remus and Harold's all day. He a hood booger. He love it down there in Memphis.
Kendrick ain't missing no meals.
He definitely ain't doing that.
He definitely not.
That Charles Barkley be doing. You see how much weight he lost? He needed to get that, lose that some of that damn weight.
Oh man.
But I mean, talking about Memphis could be the team that comes to the East, which makes sense really based on where they are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That could be interesting. Could definitely be interesting.
Because I think it'd be better for Memphis to move over to Minnesota.
Could be.
Hold on. Memphis moved to Minnesota.
I guess
no. Memphis and Minnesota has to come to the East with the two new teams, because both the two teams, Seattle and Vegas, are going to be on the West. So for even playing field.
So were they going to be in Indianapolis?
Who?
Memphis. If they go to
no, Memphis was just like they'll just come to the East Conference.
Yeah, they'll still be in Memphis. It'll just be in the East.
They'll still be in Memphis. They'll just be in the East Conference. And LeBron was saying they should just move to Nashville.
Right.
Which, I mean, it's a bigger city.
That do sound good. Nashville. They gonna change the name?
You'd have to.
Nashville Grizzlies.
Yeah, don't tell me.
You know what? Hey, we talk about expansion teams. Low key, Memphis is an expansion team because remember they were Vancouver.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, sure was. But Memphis Grizzlies sound good though, man.
Surprisingly, it does. But there ain't no Bears in Memphis. But you can't name it the Memphis Crime. I don't know. Memphis YNs. But that'd be the accurate name for it.
Oh man.
Well, there's a lot of teams that need to be switched over then if that's the case. I mean, you can't help them all. So, I mean, might as well talk about my team. There's hood boogers up here. Cleveland got hood boogers over there.
Minnesota got a different type though. Like it's just
ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing. Have you been to Cleveland?
I've been to dirty ass Cleveland.
No, you've been to Cleveland, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it sounds like that. Yeah. Minnesota like that too.
I've never been there. It's too damn cold to go there.
Oh man. Soon you step foot in St. Paul. Oh my God. It's ugly. So for him to say that, he might as well say a whole bunch of other teams. He might as well.
Yeah.
You can't just talk about one.
I don't know why he did that specifically for them. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah,
it was Memphis did catch a strike because they asked him like the question was what team did he not want to get drafted to? And he was like, you know, with Memphis, he would pull
yeah,
Eli Manning.
Yeah.
He's like, he said, I don't want to be in Memphis on no random ass Tuesday. They don't have no 5-star hotels. Like, I didn't like that part. Like, I'm hating on Memphis and all, but like, you don't get to say that. Because I don't know if they do or not. I know I didn't stay at one.
That made me think like, well, he said if he would have came to Chicago. Same thing. Well, not really, because we got some hotels.
Chicago got some nice areas. I stayed in Chicago.
Yeah, we do, but it's just going on Madison Street just to suit up in the Bulls uniform. It's Hood Booger Central all around Madison. So he may not like that at all. He may not like that. Soon you pull up on Madison or right at Damon, you see the Hood Boogers right outside. He'll be like, "Oh no, I don't like this." Just to put on a Bulls jersey, he may not like that. Now the food, the restaurant, he may like that. They're well surrounded, just to suit up. He ain't gonna allow. He ain't gonna like.
I don't know who from Chicago gonna see this, but y'all kind of overrated that Chicago food, man. I don't know. I want to fill in the pizza, and I don't need all that extra stuff on my hot dog.
Whoa! Pump your brakes, Jim. Sure, you're going too fast. Hold on.
I figured.
Let me tell you one thing real quick, then we're gonna get back on top. Let me tell you one thing. If you ever came up here and you tried some pizza, and we supposed to be the home of the deep dish,
right? Don't
try it, because we don't eat that. Real Chicago people don't eat that. We don't.
See, I didn't know
that. You not finna catch one Chicago person up here unless they was staying up north. Eat deep dish pizza. We do not like that. That will kill us. The cheese is so thick that it will grab your throat. Like, for real.
Okay.
Look, I was just eating some pizza. Barney's Pizza, right up the street, Hood Booger joint. You gonna eat good. You don't need no dish. Don't, please. No. No.
And you know another thing though on Chicago food, why is there to a specific restaurant? Like, just like, you know, you just said Barney's. Like, okay, I went to Barney's. Which one did you go to? You can't go to the one on 5th Street. Go to the one on 12th Street. Why?
There's only one.
I'm just saying in general though. Like, y'all always got a different place I gotta go to get the same food.
Because no, it's not the same. I'm out west. Everything out west is different. If you go out south, they got their own food out south. Everything is different. Just like Harold's Chicken out south, Uncle Remus out west. It's always a feud on the chicken with us.
Hey, Kaz, I gotta hit you up with this, Chris, if you don't mind. Kaz, now we gotta talk about your Chicago. You heard? Man,
just got the mess beat out of them.
Not only that, there's a little bit more going on, Kaz. You know where I'm going with this.
We can talk about it. We can talk about it. Come on, let's go.
I just want to know where you come from. Mr. Ivory made some comments.
Okay, so
and they waved that. Excuse me, he waved them.
All right, now we can talk about this. So check this out.
Hold on now. They said he was being a detriment to the team. And as he stated, look, I'm on the injured reserve. I'm not even playing yet. How am I hurting the team? Go on, Kaz. Yeah. What's your take on that? Although the Lakers turned them up. Anyway.
For one, Chicago, they beat that. That's BS. That's I'll call a spade a spade. That's BS. Because how you gonna sit there and tell that man that and he haven't played? Y'all wanted to do something to get rid of him. Now, I am fit to say this, and this is just me saying this. This is me being honest. This ain't no hate thing at all. It's supposed to be freedom of speech. It's supposed to be. You should be able to say whatever you want to say. If that man is Christian or whatever the case may be, and that's his beliefs, everybody should honor everybody's religion, no matter what it is. That's just how I am. Now, when it comes to, because we got heavy pride up here, especially when you go up north. It's heavy pride up here. And hey, I got some people in my family like that. I love them. You know, it is what it is. Now, if you want to sit there and say that what he's saying is not appropriate or whatever the case may be, then I should sue the Bulls. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's just keep it a buck. I lost my job.
He still got 10 mil though. He still got it.
Yeah, of course he got that. Oh yeah, he got that. But he should sue the Bulls too.
He might.
He should, because there's no way I'm losing my job over my religion. Now this is one thing that I don't know. I don't know if he said something that was overly messed up past religion, but anything that's containing to his religion, he should be able to say.
It wasn't about the religious part. It was more about the alphabet community, the LGBT stuff on that. And I think that's where he crossed the line. And
I think
he don't celebrate.
That's where the pressure came from. I bet they put a lot of pressure. That's what I think.
Okay, but that's fine. He should be able to still say that.
Freedom of speech is so.
He got a case.
The actual amendment is freedom of speech against the government. You can say what you want against the government without fear of punishment. In real life, you can say what you want, but you're not exempt of consequences.
There are consequences. Exactly.
There's consequences to what you say.
Well, if that's the case, then I should be fired from my job.
If they chose to.
He's with the Lakers now.
I'm just saying. He should be. I should be fired right now. Because, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And there's nobody limiting me on what I can say. Because I'm going to fight for that. I'm not saying that he's right or wrong, but I am now. If this is the thing that he preach about on the daily, and this is his religion. This is what he believe in. This is he wake up and go to sleep and live and breathe this. He shouldn't have no issue at all. I feel like the Bulls just want to do some BS, and they should be hearing from his lawyers.
You know what they have? They have what they call a personal conduct that every player has to sign. I wonder if that played a part. I really don't know. Maybe they're using that to get rid of them. I don't know.
They just basically gave away some free money, which is stupid, y'all. And that's the thing about the Bulls. That's why I haven't rocked with the Bulls since Derrick Rose blew his kneecaps out. Because y'all want to sit here, and like I said, we're a heavy pride city, so of course,
and that could be a reason why too. Though I mean, you got to think about
we heavy with that. They always do something when it comes to pride to support the community. They always do that. Every time it's pride, they always do that. But you're going to get that one person that's like, hey, I don't support that. I sit back. Is he wrong for saying that he going to sit back and not support it? He have to support it going against his own religion? I feel like that's wrong.
You don't have to support it, but you don't have to be a ass about it either.
Okay, now, but check this out. Before that was said, because when they be kicking it out here on Madison, they go to these little clubs and spots up here. Before that was said to the public, he said already, hey, I don't support that. I'm just going to chill and lay back. They didn't like that.
Yeah, I know.
And I think another thing too, another issue with it is nobody asked. Like
my point,
you took your monkey ass on live and did. No, he took his monkey ass on live and started saying it. Like it wasn't in an interview.
He still got the freedom to do that.
But you know what I think? I think it came down to stay in your lane. That's what I think it really came down to. You're here to play basketball. We don't want to get into political nonsense. That's what I think.
And you know,
I see that.
You know what I'm saying?
You right about that.
We pay you to play ball, not to go there and be.
And you ain't doing that right now.
Okay. Now, Con, check this out though.
Go ahead.
You're right about that. He could stay in his lane, but now let's say he did choose to stay in his lane by saying, "Hey, I don't support that, but I am gonna stay in my lane and just ball. Y'all can go support Pride. I be here." They didn't like that at all, and then he went out and did that on live.
Yeah, you know.
So, and before he did that on live, he already done turned them down before the live, and that was the nicer way. Hey, that's cool. Y'all support that. That's not in my religion. That's fine. Y'all go ahead. That's staying in your lane right there. I just ball until it's time for me to ball. They ain't like that. They hit him with the axe.
You're right.
He went online.
Right. And now he's on every platform now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a lawsuit should be knocking on their door right about now.
Not really, because outside of us who are like, NBA fans, who the hell knew who Jaden Ivey was? Now he has a pretty good selling jersey.
I mean, I get it, but this is your job.
His mother's more famous than him.
What's that coming?
His mother's more famous than him.
Yeah.
His mother coaches Notre Dame. I'm just saying.
Well, lesson learned for him. I'm gonna say it like that. Lesson learned for him. Just if you going to, like you said, stay in your lane. If somebody do so, let's say somebody do scoop him up and they support Pride, he could just silently say, "Hey, I don't support it, but I'm here. I just want to ball." That's fine. Don't go live and say anything that can hurt your job.
I think too.
Do y'all think anybody's? Oh, go ahead, comment.
Well, I'm saying, I think what also might have been an issue is he was putting his religious beliefs on other people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, that's true. He should have done that
and do his own thing. But now he put his personal beliefs and his Christianity on other people, and some people want to do it.
He shouldn't have done that. Yeah, now I agree with that. He shouldn't have done that because now it seems like you trying to convert other people to your cause or whatever the case may be. Trying to make a movement for yourself, and that's not what it's supposed to be.
As Chris said, nobody asked him.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah.
So
nobody didn't ask him.
He came out and as Chris said, there are consequences. There are consequences.
I know for a fact that he did turn that away. He did turn it away, and this is before the live. He did turn it away. They didn't like that at all. So now what? I'm gonna lose my job because I want to sit back. Y'all go ahead and celebrate or promote it. I just want to sit back and not be included. But since I'm on the team, I have to be included.
But
you don't have to. But you don't have to tell anybody either.
Yeah, that's my point. Have you ever heard of anybody else?
But he got axed already.
But
not this time.
No,
that's the thing though. Like, okay, when they asked you, you were like, "No, I'm good." All right, drop it. Nobody asked you to do it this time.
No, I'm talking about when he did it before he went live.
No, and I agree with you on that one. Like,
he already got cut. They waived him.
He just got waived for going live.
Okay, that's no. He didn't get waived right there. He got waived already, and then he went live. He got waived from saying no.
No, he got waived because of his comments. Then they waived him.
No,
saying he was
I thought it was after the live he got waived.
No.
No. His comments when he said outside the line, like for instance, let's paint this picture. For instance, let's say the Bulls going up north with the Pride Parade or whatever the case may be. They going to support the Pride. He sit there and gave them some comments and probably was like, no, I'm cool. I'll chill back. And whatever comments he said to them at that time, he got axed. Just because. And then he went live. After that, he got waived. He went live then because now he upset. That's when you heard all what he said. Whatever comments that he did. Yeah, so whatever comments and what he said on, hey, I don't want to be a part of it. I like to sit back. I'm just here to ball. That's not part of my religion. They didn't understand that. They didn't care about that. F your religion. You part of the Bulls. You gonna come up here and support that. He didn't want to. He got axed. Go ahead, get up out of here. So that's my gripe with that. That's my beef with that. I feel like that was wrong.
I understand that. My thing, okay, so I was wrong. I thought it was after the live, is what Jonathan said. Okay. Now that makes more sense what you're saying.
But you know something too? I was thinking, why would you go and get somebody who's on the injured list?
And he played like 2 games in Chicago before he got hurt.
Yeah, he played. We've been talking about this for a while.
He played like one. I think he played 2 games and then he got hurt. But he was injured, in Detroit. That's why he won.
Stupid, man. It's guard city up there. There's no more guards.
Hey,
stupid.
Hey, you see him tonight? And let me tell you something. I pride myself on knowing all the players. I can't name 3.
They got it.
They got Larry Moe, Curly on their team. I swear. Larry Moe, Curly, and Neal. That's what they got.
And New York, matter of fact, New York just blew them out right now.
New York just blew them out. Yeah, that's the game I was looking at. Yeah,
136 to 96. Man, get up out of here, man.
And Cat didn't play.
And it was worse than that. At one point, they had more turnovers than field goals.
Yeah,
it's garbage.
And the Knicks did this without Cat.
Yeah,
it's garbage. It's garbage up there. For them to do him like that, y'all garbage. Y'all not trying to draft right. Y'all not trying to get no good teams surrounded by nobody. Then y'all want to do this bull with dude because of his religion. I feel like he should just go ahead and sue them and just keep it above. I lost my job because of I believe in God and how I feel.
Right.
Do y'all think he'll get that Mark Jackson treatment and not get signed again?
He's signed with the Lakers.
I was thinking about the Kaepernick treatment.
Ivy. Oh,
was that for real?
I hope so.
I saw talks of it, but I didn't.
I don't think it's official.
He's hurt.
I don't think it's official. That was the word. I don't know if it's official.
That man, the Kaepernick.
They don't need him this year.
He might not even get no job in the NBA no more. He gonna get the Kaepernick.
It's possible.
How this just sound? Because tomorrow or starting Monday, I still hear sounds from all that from up here. Because I'm not too far. I hear a lot. Mm-hmm. He might just get the Kaepernick treat.
Because check it out too. He's bringing baggage with him wherever he goes, and that could be some owners don't want to deal with that.
But that's why he was upset that he left Detroit, because Detroit ain't like that. He ain't have to worry about it. He was cool.
And he was playing good.
But once he got up here, he like, hold on. There's rainbows around this joint. What's going on? Like, what's this? Hold on. It's the reading rainbow up in this joint. No. And it's the wrong city to do that too. Cause man, them people up north, they don't play that. There's nothing but rainbows around here. So he came to the wrong place doing that. So hey, I'm still hurt that they asked him on his job because of his belief. I feel like that's wrong. They could have docked him his pay. They could have docked his pay or something, but asking his job. Like, because he just wanted to go school at the gym, get his shots up. He just want to get his shots up at the gym. You want to make me go north with these people?
But was he gonna play again this season anyway?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, they said he was gonna play.
He was still on injured reserve, so I don't know how long his injury. How long he's gonna be out?
He was at the gym. He was working out and everything, but they was going up north to do the pride thing. He was like, "No, let me stay at the gym, get my stuff together. Y'all go do that." And he had some comments and some words in exchange. Oh, for real? Wave. It was it.
Just like that.
Hey, they Thanos him.
Well, Cass, you out there. You probably got more info than me and Chris do because you out there. So you might have a little more info.
It was crazy. Me just driving up the street and I heard it. And I'm like, yo, that can't be true. Like, no, that's not true. Up the U-turn real quick. And one of the homies on Damon, right by the UIC, and go up there. They told me what happened. And I'm like, never. They never just asked that man job because of his belief. They're like, yeah. He didn't want to. He was working out in the gym. He didn't want to go up there. And they asked him. I'm like, that's nuts. Lawsuit, that's my religion. You know, the Bulls know what they're doing because once you on the Bulls team, it's on paper of what's going to happen up here. You know, because
what you mean?
It's pride heavy up here. They support. You know, that's all it is. It ain't like you got to be part of it. Yeah, it's not like you gonna be part of it. You know, like you gay or something. You not. It's just them supporting the movement. That's all it is. It's not no, you know. But in his eyes, that's the devil work, and I ain't doing that. God ain't gonna kill me. I'm just in this gym and get myself together so I can play.
Right.
You know, so you want to make him do something that he is bound by the good book not to, and you asked him for that. That's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit. That's a walking lawsuit. Let me fire somebody at my job because, oh, you a Buddhist? For real? Oh no, we don't like y'all up here. Get up out of here. Man, do you know my big bosses will pull me to the side, man, and be like, man, you fired that man because he a Buddhist? I'm like, yeah, I did. I don't like him.
But Kaz, you know them owners got big time attorneys. Believe me, they know what they're doing. I mean, you know, they
well. Let's see what's gonna happen in the next couple of weeks, and let's see what may happen because he may just let it slide and just say, you know what, I ain't gonna sue him. I'm gonna try to get myself together and get me on another team. But I just hope that he can get another team. I don't want him to be Kaepernick at all. He needs to be on another team that's gonna get himself together. The Bulls was no fit for him, especially because of this. So, and it was on paper. So I know once he's seen it on paper, he's like, man, y'all really gonna make me do this? He signed it anyway, took the $10 million.
Yeah, he got that. So hey,
he got that.
So
it's like, you know,
you gotta move on.
You gotta move on. So I wish him the best though.
Absolutely.
Like, for real. I wish him the best. I hope he get a team. He needs a team, and I don't want the NBA to scapegoat him because of how he feels and what's his beliefs. Because if that's the case, sue the whole NBA, get some bread and retire player.
All right. So We're going to talk about this last topic and gonna wrap it up for the night.
All right.
So we talked about Luka earlier. You know, he was player of the month for March. He had put his name in the MVP bucket. We got SGA, who's been balling this year. Got the Thunder #1 team in the league right now.
Of course.
Got Wemby, who's definitely gonna be defensive player of the year, but you know, San Antonio's #2. They do got a chance of being #1 in the league. Jaylen Brown, you know, he did his thing in Boston. Unfortunately, Cade won't be able to be eligible because of the 65-game rule. But as of right now, do y'all think this could end up being one of the closest MVP races we've seen? And who is your MVP? I know we discussed it before, but and that was early in the season, and we starting to wrap up now. So, comment.
You know, this is a tough one. Now we talk about.
Oh, dude, I forgot to mention Jokic. I'm sorry. Jokic got that triple double this year.
Hey, you're lucky Cool ain't watching it because he'd be on you. But you know, it's a tough one. Really, it's a tough one because Luka is doing a damn thing. SGA picking right where he left off last year. Oklahoma get the best record. They're doing well. Wemby is a freak of nature. He's that damn alien, and he's putting out his mind. He's going to get Defensive Player of the Year. And, you know, now I know he ain't going to get it. And believe me, I'm not a Boston fan. But no one would predict or predicted that Boston would be as good as they are without Tatum. And for that man to have all that pressure and for them to be the way they are, if you really, I think, if you, and I don't like the Celtics, believe me, I think if you're saying most valuable, with Tatum being gone for damn near the whole year, and Brown, with all that, we're going to see how good he is. Now, we're going to find out. They put a lot of pressure on that guy, and he came through flying colors. If you notice, he don't really have many weaknesses. I mean, he knew he felt that pressure. So if it was me, even though I don't like the Celtics, if you're saying most valuable, I got to go with Brown. I don't think he's going to get it. But if you really look at it, look at the record, look how they're playing. SGA is SGA. He already done one. You know, Yo already done one too. You know, I mean, it'd be better.
This is why I love talking sports with you, because of what you just said. It's valuable. Like, that's how I look at it too. You gotta look at the value the player brings to the team. Not the best player, who is Wemby, but what do you bring value-wise to the team? You know, I'm a Spurs fan now. And like you said, he won't win it, but what he did was bring the value to Boston. If Boston was the worst team in the league, nobody would have been mad. They would have said nothing on it. But you know what Brown did, you know, he got them boys motivated. He balled out. So I'm not mad at what you just said. Cass, what's your thoughts on the MVP race? I already know who you're gonna pick as MVP. It's just what you think about it being so close.
Well, without me being biased, it is close. You know, it's very close. You know, especially with my guy averaging 31.5. You know, he did. Wemby, you know, he got his 24-11 3 blocks. You know, he doing his thing. Luka, but he failed now. So, but what hurt me the most still, and he ain't my guy, but I was rooting on him, will be Cade Cunningham. That hurt me. So,
yeah.
You know, he had it tight. You know. But yeah, it's real close. It was Luka, then it was Wemby, my guy, Cade Cunningham, and I throw Jaylen Brown in the mix. You know, and
you don't put Jokic in there?
Jokic too, yeah, Jokic. You know, only reason I don't say his name because he's the original freak of nature, so it don't matter with him. You know, but other than that, very close because everybody is fighting this 65 rule thing, and they really was trying to like keep themselves together because they want to get past this rule. That's all it is. Let me get past this 65 so I can be eligible to get whatever I need. You know, so they breaking themselves down.
Now, hear this. This don't make, I want to get y'all opinion on this. Do you realize in order to claim the scoring title, you only have to play 58 games? Why didn't they just do that? Why didn't they just do that?
Scoring title?
Scoring title, all you required is 58 games. Why didn't they just don't do that? Instead of 65, put it to 58. They do it for the scoring title. You didn't know that, huh? Yep, true story.
I knew that, yeah. And it makes a lot of sense because I think if you're going to do the 65 game thing, I'm okay with it for the MVP. Those year-end awards. Well, no, really just MVP. I don't think you should do it for Defensive Player of the Year. I don't think you should affect your All-NBA status, especially because that's how people get their contracts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, because early this year, Jalen Williams had already missed out on like $20 million because of an injury.
Yeah, but that 58,
he could have came back and balled out, but because like I don't like that part.
58 will make it so easy though.
Does it?
Think about it. Just think about it. Let's say 58. Let's pretend 65 didn't even exist. We got 58. Do you know how easily Wemby, my guy, Luka will be getting that back to back like that?
I mean, but that's a good thing though. Like it makes the race more competitive, but
not really. The 65 thing, yeah, it's kind of steep, but they killing themselves to get over 65. It's hard for them to even get 82 games.
You know what I think too? I was thinking about this. You know what the NBA can do? See what happens? Each team has their own doctor, their own position. I think if the NBA had their positions, they can go in.
Whatever the team doctor says, you had the NBA doctor come in and have to sign off on it.
Chris Robinson, he's taking 3 games. Well, let's find out. He can get his own team to go with that, but you get one from the NBA, not Chris's team. There you go. Yeah, he's all right. He should be playing. There's nothing wrong. He should be playing.
And then if he's sick, you punish the team. You punish the player and the team. Like it makes so much sense.
Well,
I said that earlier. You may not have been on when we had this episode, but I said that earlier this year. And people comment this like, man, look. I hope Cool paying attention because Cool argued me on that one.
Oh, he gonna argue with you up and down. He gonna argue with you up and down.
Oh man!
Because you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Wemby can only miss there's I think what? Let me see. How many games are left? There's like 8 games left, I think.
He can only miss 2, right? Something like 1 or 2.
Right. He can only miss 2, and he's eliminated.
Yep.
Okay. So.
Wait. No, because he didn't play yesterday, so I think he's down to 1 now.
Who?
Wemby. He didn't play last night.
So how they gonna tally this up then? So
whoever got 65 games. So at one point, so unless they let Luka appeal go through, if he does it, that's if he does it. Luka's technically eliminated. So as of right now, Wemby's still eligible. SGA, Jaylen Brown, Jokic, because Cade and Ant-Man and Luka, they can't do it as of right now.
But check this out. Usually at the end of the season, when it comes down to the last couple of games, if it has no bearing on the standings or whatever, they usually sit their players out. Or they put, so that could. I don't think it's going to be an issue this year, but sometimes that can happen.
I don't know. I don't think anybody going. Well, I think the only people who would really sit, because I think Denver's pretty much set at 4. I don't think they're gonna drop the 5. So I think Denver's in a pretty good spot. So if Jokic and Murray and whatever they don't play, that's fine. But Oklahoma City and San Antonio, they trying to get one.
Exactly. But you know what's cool though? And why the players may not is because, as you know, part of their contract, there are incentives that they have to reach in order to obtain those bonuses and you know, extent whatever it is. So you know what I mean? So it's interesting to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I get it. Well, I know my guy for to get it, so you know.
Yeah, I want my guy Wemby to get it, but I really do think SGA got it locked up. The only way Wemby gets it to me is if San Antonio can get that one spot. If San Antonio can get the 1 seed, then you kind of got to give it to Wemby. But other than that, SGA got it locked up.
I think so. I think so.
MVP look good over here, man. You know.
Yeah, I think so.
It don't matter, you know, because at the end of the year, my boy Wemby finna get that Finals MVP. So
I mean, we don't know about that. I might get Finals MVP too, man. You know, it's cool. Next year is promising, man. Next year is promising for y'all. You know, we got this, man. You know,
man, y'all, this has been a really great night. We got some great discussion.
Yeah,
man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for coming on. Let's get y'all's closing thoughts. Guys, get your closing thoughts on everything.
My closing thoughts. MVP for my homie. You know, coming soon. Finals MVP, hopefully. Serious note. Ivory need a job. So he needs a job. So NBA teams pick him up because he a cool dude. It's just he don't rock with the, you know, with the other side, and it's fine with that. You know, and that's fine. You know, his God said that he can't go that way, so let him respectfully be that way. You know, he's a good dude. He need a job. You better sue the Bulls too. You better. What's another thing? Oh, I feel sorry for Luka. For going down. I wish him a speedy recovery. Same thing. Oh, Cade Cunningham too. Collapsed lung, speedy recovery. That's my closing thoughts on it.
All right, Con, man. Closing thoughts on everything.
Closing thoughts. Glad to be back with y'all. Love kicking, talking NBA with y'all. So very happy about being back with y'all. I enjoyed talking.
I gotta go check out your interviews from earlier today.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, man. Melvin Franklin, man. Temptation. But anyway, I'm glad to be back with y'all. And, you know, I'm really looking forward to next week because we're going to be talking about playoff implications and where they're going to be seating at. I think next week's going to be the bomb day because things are going to start shaping up, seedings and who's going to. I think it's going to be a very interesting show next week as well.
Let me see. Next Friday's the 10th. The season ends on the 12th. So, yeah, we'll pretty much know where everything is going to be because I really doubt the last game's going to be well, you know, you never know because it's close on everything. But, man, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and my good friends for joining me. And Key, I hope everybody has a safe and happy Easter.
Might actually make the playoffs. I'm shocked.
So what now?
The Sixers might actually make the playoffs. I'm shocked.
Key, you got to join us next week because I already got a subject ready for the Sixers. Because I'm
not getting my hopes up though. Not getting them hopes up.
It depends on where they land. If they get the Knicks,
I don't care where they land. They could be 7th, 8th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 1st. Nope, not getting my hopes up.
Key, what if they meet Detroit without Cade?
Still gonna lose.
Wow.
Nope.
Wow.
I don't know if that's a real fan or a real fan.
Well, guess that's a wrap right there.
That's it. All right. Y'all have a good one and happy Easter.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter, everybody. We out.
Yeah, I think I can drink. Relax.